Oh my goodness, how stunning is that? That is simply beautiful. I must say that Santa Cruz, Tenerife, we pulled into port at about 6 o'clock this morning. It is a little bit overcast, but still, with that mountain range, that has got to be the most natural, most beautiful port that we've come across so far. Now, I said to Sarah a little bit earlier, the minute that I saw it, I could live in a place like this. Tenerife has never really appealed to me. I've never been to Santa Cruz. I've been to Tenerife before, but not in Santa Cruz, which of course is the capital as well. But I could live in a place like this. I just want a sea view out my window at the front and a mountain range like that out the back. It is pretty unbelievable. Wow, love it. Well, let's move on and get this day started, shall we? Now, in Tenerife, there's actually quite a lot of YouTubers, so you never know, we might just bump into one on our travels today. The ship, beautiful, having a bit of a bath whilst we're in port. Nice and easy getting off the atrium today because it was an early start, and I think a lot of people just got up, had breakfast and got on with their day. So there wasn't any queues in the atrium, unlike yesterday's 11 AM disembarkment. Me and Sarah have been really looking forward to getting to Tenerife. Like I said before, I've been here once before, but not to this part, so it's all a new adventure for me, for Sarah, and hopefully for you guys as well. There we go, shuttle bus, that's great. Some of the ports haven't had a shuttle bus to take you from the port to the towns, but that one was for us, and we're not taking it, we're walking. Where did we go wrong there? Where did we go wrong there? Nice big MSC sign on the side of the ship, simply stunning. There's a Fred Olsen Express import over there as well. Don't know whether you guys can work that one out. Gonna have to do one of those at some point with Travel Tour Taste in the very near future, hopefully. Now, don't forget, if you can, get to Miami in October. Me and Sarah will be there for 3 weeks and on a cruise on the 2nd week, going to Aruba, La Roma, Bonaire, and it would be great if you guys could join us in person. If you can't, just make sure that you join us on the channel. So let's get on with this little adventure and check out Santa Cruz. Now, I do believe Santa Cruz in America as well. They said it was the capital of the world. Is it the Lost Boys film? Santa Cruz, the capital, the deaf capital of the world. Lost Boys, first movie. Let me know in the comments below. Just clarify that one for me, that would be absolutely great. Anyway, that's enough talking. So after a lengthy walk from the cruise ship, I would say if you can get the free shuttle bus, then take it, because it is around a 10, 15, maybe even a 20-minute walk, depending on your level of fitness. So it is a fair distance. So the free shuttle bus, I would say, is a must. Wow, look at that. She's learning to skate. He's giving skating lessons right by the port there. And just look at that mountain range behind me. I absolutely love that. That's made it for me already. I haven't seen any of the town here in Santa Cruz yet, but just looking at that mountain range makes my juices flow. That's very cool. That's very cool indeed. Wow. Let's move on, shall we? As you come across the main road away from the port, we've taken a left and we've come across this lovely bit of water with a fountain. We're trying to find some of the shops, and I think we might just have found them, because just to my right hand side, you might see over there, we've got a massive square that's got your shops, a few restaurants, a few nice little cafes selling pastries and all that type of thing, and also a McDonald's for those of you who just can't leave home without it. That's really nice there, isn't it? And again, that stunning backdrop of the mountains. It is a Saturday today. It's still fairly quiet here in Santa Cruz. Lots of monuments, lots of statues, so hopefully there'll be plenty to see in this delightful city. We've got another little busker over there. We've seen a lot of buskers around Spain on our adventures this time, which is pretty cool. There we go. See if me and Sarah can jump in front of that one and get a photo. Bit of a queue though, as always. But we had that yesterday, didn't we? If you've not checked out that video, do go and check it out. It might only be a short one in Les Palmas. But yeah, we've got another little bus over there. One thing I will say, which I can't get my head around, is that everywhere you go, there are tons and tons of pharmacies, which is crazy. Because the hot weather's meant to make you feel better. In the United Kingdom, we have to walk about 5 miles to find a pharmacy. Here, they are on every corner, at every turn. It is absolute madness. Right, we're going to see if we can get a photo in front of that and then get it up on Facebook or Instagram, which you can follow us on Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of those. We're on all those social platforms, as you guys already know. But let's go and grab a photo, shall we?
Is. I'd love to know if you could just leave it in the comments down below.
Well, just over the bridge from the monastery, we have found a Chinese museum. Well, a museum, and they've got a Chinese theme going on inside. There's a few classes going on. See what you think of this. Very impressive indeed. Well, as you come up through the centre of the town, take a left up at the top of the town, and well, I thought I was in Tenerife, but obviously not, because that looks like London Bridge to me. So maybe we've done a little bit of time travelling here and there. And if I turn all the way around, there's public toilets on this roundabout, well, just off it over there. If you find, once you get over London Bridge, that you need the loo, you know exactly where to find them. Those lines are magnificent, aren't they? Really, really cool. But what is interesting, and we're going to go check it out in just a few minutes time, is this building over there. It looks like it could be an open air market, but we'll find out in just a few minutes time. I love the bright colours, and we're looking for the Carnival House, which apparently is like a museum with lots of different masks and costumes, bright colours, all that type of thing. Absolutely love it. Let's go check it out. What a delightful little market that was. A very nice find indeed. I hope you found that interesting. There was plenty of handmade crafts, plenty of meat, plenty of cheeses, and I think just to the right hand side of it as well, just over there, we'll take a look in just a minute. I think there's a clothes market, but I might be wrong. It looks like that what it is. this is definitely worth checking out to get your little its and bits and souvenirs when you get back on board and get back to the United Kingdom, I suppose. So basically guys, that was the closed bit of the market, I think. Well, it was a mixture of everything. There's another stall up there. But the inside bit is stunning, as you saw. Really, really nice. Plenty of choice. But not really that much on this side of the building. So. Now, Glenn Miller really wouldn't be Glenn Miller unless he found an outside bandstand. Well, I guess all bandstands are outside, but it's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, and a lot of the shops, this is something you need to be aware of, all the banks, all the shops, everything closed down from 1:30 to 4:30 in the afternoon, and then they reopen till around 10 p.m. here in Santa Cruz in Tenerife. So at 1:30, tons of little cafes, restaurants have got all their tables out ready for the crowds to appear, getting their glasses of wine, their paella, their chorizos, their tapas. We've even seen a couple of sushi bars as well, but all of the little cafes and restaurants are really beginning to fill up now. So just be aware of that when you get maybe off your ship or you come here on holiday, that between 1:30 and 4:30, all or 90% of the shops will be closed, but they will open back up at 4:30 till late into the evening, when I presume that Santa Cruz begins to buzz. I tell you what guys, on first appearance I thought there wasn't very much in this town and there wasn't a lot to it, but the more you explore, the more you find. I tell you what, they've got all their modern shops, even your Burger King and your Zara, like I said before, your McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC and all that type of thing. But I love this little walkway with all the flowers and the trees. Simply stunning. Simply stunning. So when you're at the bottom of the town, it doesn't look like much. So what you've got to do is work your way up to the top of the town and then go left and right and come down either side, and you'll find all these other shops, all these other restaurants, all these other bars, and as you can see, it's beginning to buzz already. But this is simply stunning. I love this little walkthrough, and it provides a welcome bit of shade because the temperatures are soaring here right now. So this is the place you need to head for. Get your teas, get your coffees, get your wine, get your tapas, get your paella, and sit outside in the shade and enjoy it.
It's like a warm bath.
Carnival.